It's raining so hard right now. I'm out staring out the window. It's like, what's all that racket? This is so loud.
From space, the planet is the territory, not of humans, but of the whale.
Hello beautiful dreamers, welcome back to my channel. I just want to post this little quick video because, as you know, I live here in Houston, Texas, and most of this area in Texas is being hit by Hurricane Harvey. And you know, it's crazy the weather right here and how people are flocking to the stores to get, you know, all this emergency supplies just in case, which, you know, reminded me that don't forget about your pets. When you're out shopping for hurricane supplies or any kind of natural disaster supply, do not forget what your pets need. If you have a cat or dog, you want to get a huge bag of dry food, or if they eat soft food, you want to stock up on as many cans of soft food that you can. You're also going to want to get cat litter. I don't know about you, but I personally would not want to be stuck in my home with a dirty litter box. No way. So get cat litter, cat bags for your litter. If you have reptiles, you know, you want to stock up on insects. You're not going to be able to just go to the store if there's major flooding, like here in Houston. It floods like crazy. So stock up on bugs, and if you can, if your power is not out, you can stock up on lots of collard greens, kale, anything that your reptile might like to eat. And also with heat, if your power is out, how are you going to keep your bearded dragon or your reptile in general warm? They sell, I don't know the name of them, but I think they're called hand warmers. There's little packets for, you know, you put them in your pocket and it keeps your hands warm. Or you can also put them in your shoes, it keeps your feet warm. You want to get some of those. And what you're going to do if your power is out and you have no heat, you're going to wrap it in a thin blanket or towel, and you're going to put your bearded dragon on top of it. That's going to provide belly heat. For UVB light, if you're possible, even for just 10 minutes, if there's a break in the storm, take your bearded dragon outside just for, you know, just for a little bit of sun. A little helps. It's better than nothing. And you also want to, don't forget your calcium. Always have backup calcium just in case. For fish, what you're going to want is, which I have one of these. If you have bigger tanks, you're going to need multiple ones. They sell these at Petco or PetSmart. You can buy them online. This is a battery-operated emergency air supply. And oh, you can't really hear it, but these things are so loud. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you can hear it. They're super loud when they're on the top of the tank blowing air. They're really loud. So it comes with this tubing, and it comes already with an air stone. Now these things require 2 batteries. The D battery. So always make sure you have extra batteries for these things. You don't know how long your power is going to go out. It lasts, mine personally lasts for about, I'm going to say maybe a day and a half, more or less. And so yeah, have lots of these batteries. And to keep your tank warm, what you're going to want to do is have newspaper. And what most people do is they're going to wrap their aquarium up in newspaper. This is going to insulate the heat, so your heat doesn't escape through the top. Or what I've also heard people do is get those hand warmers again. And what they do is they tape them to their tank. You're probably going to need multiples if you have a larger tank. So just stick them on your tank and then wrap in newspaper, and that's going to keep the heat in also. Alright, I think that's basically it. Which brings me to, if you ever had to evacuate, make sure you bring your pet with you if you can. If you cannot, make sure you know someone that will take care of your pet and knows how to take care of your pet's needs. You know, maybe you can call around some shelters and they'll give you some helpful advice I know here in Houston during this Hurricane Harvey, I heard on the news that the Sam Houston Race Park, they were giving free shelter to any horses in the Houston area. All they require is that you bring, your own food supply, your buckets, hay, that kind of stuff, and your horse gets shelter from the storm for free. So there's places that will help. So know in advance. Have emergency numbers written down to shelters. Alright, so I think that is it for this video. I just wanted to make it real quick because I don't want people to forget about their animals. A lot of people in disasters just think about themselves. And don't forget about your little ones. They're helpless. Don't forget about them, please. And I hope everyone is staying safe in this area that's being affected, whether it be in Corpus Christi, Texas, San Antonio, Austin, wherever the storm is going through. Stay safe. And I think that is it.